Good morning, everybody. Today we're talking about Kabuki masks. These are luchador masks, like wrestler masks, Mexican wrestling masks, but it's the same format. We're going to use geometric shapes and organic shapes, the cutout shapes of what we've done. First, let me show you how to make a mask blank. You fold your paper. With a Kabuki mask, it's usually white. So we're folding it long and tall, cutting away from the fold and rounding the top. And then folding down about 3/4 from the top. I only know this because I've done it millions of times. But as I open this up and I have it, I want the point side up so I can measure that way. All right, so we want to think about, we have black, red, yellow, blue. So we have our three primary colors, red, yellow, and blue, and then black as an accent to go against the white. And that's what we're using today. No matter what size paper you get, folded in half. Begin to think about your character. You want your character to be either good or bad, angry or sad. And so if you think about the shape or the directions of the eyebrows, they may be angry or happy or surprised looking, depending on how you put them. These eyebrows, does he look happy or angry or in the middle? Kind of in the middle, because if your eyebrows are arched up like this, you're either surprised or upset. It's not really a smile on the mouth, but he could be blowing clouds out or something, and he's a weather god of some kind, so he probably uses a storm as his power. This one might be fire-based, right, because it's got orange and reds and then a diamond. This doesn't look happy or sad. It looks almost confused. And so it's got teeth. He may be a bad guy, we don't know. He may be a demon. But let's make our own Kabuki mask now. I'm going to start with the eyebrows, and I want maybe these to be rounded. And if I'm cutting my forms together or my shapes, they're going to be the same if my paper is folded. Now, as I set these on, I want to make sure that I've got the right ends. And then I want to think about a mouth or a nose or all those things. If I cut a big red nose, that reminds me of a clown, and I'm not wanting to do that. And these usually don't have teeth unless they have horns and they're a demon or something like that. There could be the mouth. I feel a sneeze coming on, excuse me. Oh, pardon me. So, I don't want to give it a big yellow nose because then it will look like a chicken also. As you do the nose, it's kind of a triangle shape, and I like to cut it from the fold. So there's the fold. As I open it up, that crease goes right there in the middle. Pretty easy to do. Now this is looking like a clown so far, and I'm not really wanting that. Thinking about a yellow, kind of wavy hair, almost like fire, but almost like thick grass, like blowing in the breeze. I'm thinking about how I'm doing things, and I've got this together, and this could go here, and that's kind of silly looking. It could go here, and that's kind of clown looking, and I'm not crazy about that yet. But I'm playing with things, I'm looking at it. Sometimes the shapes that you cut out are more interesting than what you were trying to cut out. Now I see that I could have kind of a crown shape out of this. I have this, it's almost like a Batman shape, and then I could put this up on top. If it's in line with my fold, that's how I measure. And I noticed this is a little further away. And when we dot this, we would dot, 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 dot with our glue and not have too much going on. Now, it's interesting if we can put yellow onto blue and red onto yellow and juxtapose or move around our colors, and that's kind of exciting if we do that. I just cut 2 diamonds out of the corner. You can put one here and one over here. It's kind of interesting. Make sure that we flip these the right way. They could be the same way, and then that would throw off our Kabuki mask design. It wouldn't be as interesting then. Now I want to put some red up here. We're not going to stop with, oh well, I did enough and I'm done. You will need eyebrows, a mouth, and a nose, and something on the head. So I've got this big triangle kite shape. That looks pretty good. Now, I do need some yellow. So let me fold this piece again and fold it. And diamond is kind of the motif of this. I'm noticing that reoccurring design. It's just happening. I'm fine with that. So now I have 2 blacks, 2 blues, 2 reds, and now 2 yellows. So hopefully you see this is pretty easy to do. If I turn these around, he looks surprised or almost sad. If you're making a sad character, that's up to you. If you wanted sideburns on the face, if you wanted to turn this, but make sure before you glue it, you've got everything lined up exactly where you want it. Otherwise, you're going to peel it off and it's not going to look as good. All right, I hope you've enjoyed watching me make the Kabuki mask. Now it's your turn. Look at this guy. He's interesting. He could have been up here, like a hat. All these shapes that we've cut out are pretty interesting, and you could do something with them if you chose to. It's fun to fold and cut papers, make new things. Hopefully you've enjoyed, as I say, making this project of the Kabuki mask. You're thinking about a character, good guy, bad guy, demon, hero, that sort of thing. Thanks for making a mask with me. Take care, do your best. Bye-bye.